Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, can you see? No? Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Testing, testing, can you see? Okay. Seems like it's working. Now I need to set up a few more things and we can start. And we can have some fun today. Hello, by the way, to anyone who might be watching this live or maybe as a recording. And if you're watching this as a recording, if this is not live anymore, welcome anyways. You're still welcome to watch this because it's gonna be a chill little journey, and we have some objectives today. Nothing too major, but well, actually maybe major. We'll see. Let me just post on my channel. Let me double check the audio once more because well, actually maybe major. We'll see. Let me just post. Yeah, I need to double check because I had this one instance where my microphone kind of broke couple minutes into the stream. So I think I have everything set up. I think my stream is ready and rock steady. Right, okay. So what's the plan for today? The plan for today, well, I'm gonna grab my last very tasty mango drink. I don't have any more, so have to celebrate Monday, I guess. I have a vacation coming up next week though, so there's something to look forward to. Very good. Okay. So it hasn't been too much time since yesterday, well, I did build a couple of these. I gathered some resources. I didn't gather crazy amount. I think I did 1 or 2 runs for aluminum. I built a spice refinery, mostly because I had a lot of resources to use it. I need to disable this because this is quite demanding. It uses 200 power. That's actually quite a lot because one of those windmills is 150, and those the regular ones down below, they are 75 power production. Yes, but I was actually curious to see if I can build this. It is quite demanding. I mean, look at the resources it requires, but it is also producing 350 power. I don't know how it is run though. I don't know what's the... Not really sure how or what you need to put into this. Okay. Let's face this way. Right, okay. Oh, industrial. That is a problem because industrial is, I believe, requires quite a bit. I believe industrial needs, let me check. Spice residue. Yeah, so if I don't have any spice residue, I'm pretty much screwed. Oh, no, what am I doing? But I wonder how much does one of these last? If it lasts for quite a bit, I guess it's not too bad. But I have a feeling it's not gonna be too crazy. It's actually taking some time to be made even. Refined in a chemical refinery. Yeah. Let me see if this is worth it. Because this is basically 350. So that's more than twice as much as that little regular windmill. But I have to make sure I have enough spice residue. I do have some of it, I think, stored in my new base slash now old base. Yeah, but let me see. Oh. How much will this last for? Oh, I made 10? Okay. 1%? That's it? 1 hour and a half, that's it. Yeah, today for some reason this worm has been very active around the edge of my base. I don't know why, but he's been like going back and forth. 1 hour 30, that is bad. It's good power production, but it doesn't last long. And to get the spice residue, I basically have to constantly refine spice, which, I mean, it's not that easy to get, obviously. But I do want to go back to my old slash new base, grab the spice I left there, and I actually need those cassettes too. Let me go grab some cassettes so I can at least produce a few of those barrels. Actually, you know what? I just realized I need to save the power. I need to turn that thing on only when I'm turning on the spice refinery. That thing is eating energy like crazy. So I think I'm gonna have it like a backup power generator that is very strong. Right, so I can make 12. 12 means I can produce power for like what, 18 hours total? Yeah, that's not good, but we'll see. Today's goal is actually... Yeah, I actually didn't finish my sentence. So today's goal is I need to make some money because I've been postponing making money. And apparently I owe some taxes. For this base, it's not too bad. It's 3,000, but I think for the other base, it might be 12k already. So if I need to pay 15k... that's quite a bit because I only have 40k. I haven't been making much money at all. I've been doing other things. I haven't been doing dungeons. So today I should, well, like I said last time, I should probably try flying to Harko and, well, checking out the desert maybe, we'll see. Flying to Harko, maybe accepting a new quest or one or two, and then trying to do those. But I need to go to the home base first. So am I gonna be... I'm not sure if I'm gonna be farming any resources. I mean, if there's a spice source somewhere, I definitely will be wanting to mine some of that. Oh, the worm is close again. Thank you. Anyways, I don't know. I'll try to do this without the heavy assault ornithopter. Hopefully it will be enough. But if I go to the deep desert, if I do end up there today, and if I see that there is a way for a scrub like me to actually mine resources, I might actually come back and grab the big ornithopter. But yeah, we'll see. The thing is, I still don't know what the deep desert looks like. I have an idea of what it looks like because I've seen some footage from other streamers, a little bit, not too much. But still, I don't know. I don't know how to navigate it. I don't know what's in there. I don't know how to find PvE areas. I don't even know what's in those PvE areas. And also, I don't know if there is a semi-safe way of farming spice without, you know, attracting the worm every 2 seconds. Good evening, Reckless. I'm doing a stream marathon, yes. No, I figured, you know, I want to play this game. I'm hooked. Why not stream it to create some memories for myself for the future? And maybe, you know, like, have some of you guys show up, have a talk. Maybe create some new memories. Oh man, I feel like I haven't been here for 5,000 years. There's a big house behind there. Oh wow, people really built up this area. Hello future then? Yes. This video is gonna be viral. There's gonna be lots of people watching it in the future. And everyone's gonna be wondering, who is this reckless guy in the chat constantly talking nonsense? Wait, do I not have spice residue here? I should. There are some good resources here that I would love to bring back. I really have no spice residue? What? I thought... Spice sand. What the hell happened? Okay, wait, maybe it's in the spice refinery. Maybe that's where I left it. How are you, by the way, Reckless Rango? There we go. Yeah, had some of it in here. Thank God. Is there any water in here? Oh, actually, there is 47k. I'm curious about taxes here. Oh, I still don't owe any taxes. And power, there's enough power for 11 days. Nice. 11 days. That means I don't have to come here every time. I actually need to go to the Harko village. Oh, wait a second. I need more fuel because if I'm gonna be in the desert, I don't want to be stuck there. I need some fuel cell. It's back there actually. Arrakis is 25 years old. It's 2025 007. 007. Drinking cocktails with my girlfriend and watching Scorpion stream. I hope I have many. It's funny how it turned from one of those dating introductions into one of those wish-granting fountains, or I'm not even sure what it is, but yeah, it kind of transformed from one thing to another. Not sure about the 007 though. What is that supposed to mean? Okay, the tricky part with this base, I like this base since it's fairly high up, but what I don't like is, oh, there's a sandstorm coming, is how it's tricky to get up there from the very bottom if you don't have the ornithopter with you. Ooh, perfect. Hello, Suleksta. Oh, okay, I'm dumb. Today is 0707, gotcha. I'm quite stupid sometimes, so don't mind me. And what's up, Suluku? What is happening today in your little town of California? Yeah, actually, let's bring more fuel. Although this ornithopter shouldn't be too demanding when it comes to... I cannot check. Good, Sudoku. Funny thing is, today, after so many days of playing, I realized that I don't have to set up these water facilities to collect water from the air and basically wait for the water so I could produce some materials. I can literally grab these containers, the decaliter johns, the big ones. I can grab actually I've left it in the other base. I can grab that one scythe basically dew. Yeah, you can bring dew or scythe, I forgot what it's actually pronounced. And you can collect water at night from these little plants. And doing that, wait, who's that? Oh, you have an enemy. Looks like he has a... Oh, I can't even shoot through my window here. Looks like he has the same skin. So yeah, I can collect water. I can collect 20k in one farm. And 20k is actually quite a bit. Considering that I can hold 60k and it takes like a whole night to even collect that. So that was pretty big revelation. Although it doesn't respawn or reset, the resource doesn't reset every night. I think it takes a little bit longer than that. Right, so I have nothing else here to do. Let's travel to the edge of the map. I assume that could be an exit too. Well, I don't know. Let's travel to the part side where I know is really the exit. Are you making up stuff? No, never. You gonna go on a short ride? Genshin Impact. So it seems like you are playing that game a lot too. Was there like a patch, or are you just happy to play it? Ah, such a calm weather. There's a chill moment. Just gliding in my dragonfly. You can't see Saluku's messages? Really? What? I mean, I think on Twitch that's how it worked. If you block someone, you can't see their messages. But Saluku, did you block Reckless? Why would he? I don't know, like... Maybe it's a bug or something. Saluku can't see yours, though. That is interesting. Why would Reckless block you? Oh, guys, you are creating some drama right now. You have to, you probably have some kind of I don't know, relationship issues that you haven't sorted in a long time. Yeah, but that makes sense. Like Saluka says, Reckless might have blocked him, or else Saluka wouldn't see your messages. So technically, yeah, like it might be vice versa. If you can't see his messages, maybe you blocked him. It's there? What happened? How did you do... What happened, Reckless? How did you not see his messages? What did you do? Did you actually block Saluku? That's a bannable offense, you know? That is something that people can never forgive. Wait, that's a... Is that a player base, or is that the Harkonnen NPC base? I haven't seen this one, and I haven't been here. Are they gonna shoot at me if I come close? Looks like NPC. Oh no, those are the Beast Claw. No, those are enemies. I don't know why. Interesting. Well, we are gonna try to get into the deep desert and see what's up there. I need to get to the Harko village. I hope it's not too far. Oh yeah, I wanted some drama. Yeah, that's true. I thought, you know what? We're lacking some drama in the channel. We need to make some waves. We need people to know about this channel drama where two online friends can't see each other's messages. Okay, why am I not in the new zone yet? What? I'm way past barrier. There we go. Whew. I thought I'm gonna explode here or something, like Sniper from Tarkov. Okay. The overland map is the way in which players move between areas on Arrakis. Visually, it is a representation of the entire northern hemisphere of Arrakis. It is a multiplayer map where players can see other players moving around. Movement on the overland map costs fuel. Time on the overland map costs water. Wow. Oh, okay. Whoa. Oh, wait. No. Where do I go? Harko. Oh, I need to go all the way down? No. Wow, that's a weird. WASD, and I have to control my ornithopter with. Wait, well, that's the Harko village. Yes, you're right. Okay, what was that water thing? Man, I have so many questions now. Yeah, this game is cool. I mean, it's not. You can't really compare this to Starfield, though. This is not Starfield. Starfield is supposed to be about exploring worlds, right? And this is just one world. Just one world. Very interesting one. And I feel like this might be more linear. Unlike... Can I see my... I guess my ornithopter is parked in there. Right. I have no money. I wish I had money. That way I could maybe buy some skins. Maybe the... actually, let me check the price of the assault ornithopter.
What do you have for me?
Oh man, this voice actor is so awesome. Skurde! What would I sound like if I was this character? Skurde admitted the bad spice was in the cargo of 2 additional ships.
Both ships were shot down in the same ambush convoy as the Catheria. This takes us in directions both intriguing and alarming.
Peter, yes. What's our next move?
I must have those containers. They sit in the irradiate wastelands of Sheol, but I'm more convinced than ever that their secrets are vital.
If it's that vital, the rewards you'd give must be extraordinary.
Now that is a level of self-interest and maniacal ambition I can respect.
You haven't
This
seen
task
anything
won't
yet.
be easy. The land is radioactive, and I have word that the Atreides have found one of the ships already. The Emperor declared the region off limits in this war. Neither side can risk direct confrontation. That's where you come in, my deniable asset. Find and infiltrate the Atreides held ship, recover the bad spice and all of its tantalizing secrets.
What is that reward? 1,200 Solaris? I was making 15k for regular side quests, and this is supposed to be this main story quest. I'm not sure if it's main story. No, actually, it's probably not main story. It's probably just a house. Because, you know, if you join Atreides or Harkonnen, they have their own unique quest lines, I guess. So this is not the main storyline, but it's also not a side quest that gives you... The reward is pretty bad.
The Emperor declaring a non-combat zone is... interesting.
What is he talking about? What non-combat zone? And there's radiation, so I guess we're gonna have to go to... What was it?
What do you have for me?
Shaul, yeah, right? Oh, wait, I can't even trade. I thought he's a trader. Why is he like a trader? Why is he standing here like he was a trader when he's supposed to be right hand of Harkonnen, the main Baron guy?
What will it be?
I'm here to trade. Let's see. Flying vehicle swatch. Okay, that's not what I want. That's just colors. Light ornithopter, scout armor, heavy armor, range weapon, heavy armor, medium ornithopter variant. Yeah, there we go. I need to be level 5 reputation, and it's 60,000. So that's gonna be quite a bit. I don't even have that money. I don't think I'll have that money anytime soon. I wish you could actually look at the armor you wanna buy. I wish there was like a button to inspect it. That's something that they're missing. Now let's get that. Oh, I need to pay my taxes too. Where's the taxes thing? I think that's the Chom symbol, salary symbol. Oh yeah, this is the bank, not the
Welcome.
Imperial
Would you
tax
like
collector.
to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
I have no credit at all. Okay, I probably
How
should
much Solaris
deposit.
would you like to deposit?
I don't know, 10k, just to have some in my credit, you know, to get that interest. Oh, yeah, I was actually meaning to come check the auction house and see if I can maybe ship manifests. Now, how do I... Oh, average price is 1,000. Okay. Because apparently the ship manifests are needed when you're doing the guild stuff. There's like different houses and you can, you know, like be part of one of them, and they have some kind of, I don't know, weekly, dailies, monthly objectives, and whoever does them, they win the parliament votes, and they can enact different bills or something like that. So this is basically the only thing you can use these for. But if I can sell them, that'd be actually not bad. Although the question is, do I have to come back and collect it myself, or does it go straight into my credit? Price total 6,000. Okay, my orders. Was it instantly sold or no? I wish. Okay, so put it on sale. Well, I guess if people are doing those things, and I hope this is not just the server wide, I hope this is across the whole game. Because if it's just the server wide, then yeah, there's probably not too many chances of people really buying much here. Yeah, okay, I'm gonna put it here, leave it here. There is no message inbox, I don't think. Is there? Yeah, so this is the Landsrat. I still don't know how this works, but I think it's literally the PvP part of the game. Yeah, I guess it would show up here. What is this? Scout Ornithopter is at risk. What? Sandbike destroyed by an NPC. Oh, okay. That's the one that was sitting there for quite some time. But why am I getting at risk? What kind of risk? Huh. Anyway. No one is buying my cheap manifest. I am so sad. Right, let's go pay the taxes. This is the yeah, the house. I have to pay the taxes.
You're back.
Are you surprised? 3,000? Okay, I still don't have to pay for the other one. That's good. I actually like that you don't have to pay taxes way too often. That would be a little bit too demanding if you had to. Okay, so I only paid for the new base, or new/old base. Yeah, I need to go talk to Yokasta, the yogurt. I'll talk to her, and I want to find a place where I can mine some spice. I don't know what they look like.
You're back.
Everyone's so surprised that I'm back. The Syndicate did not give up its secrets easily.
No one said the path is easy, but you breathe and they do not. Appreciate that, Adept. You are breathing and they are not. There is no more potent demonstration of your skill. Well done. They seek a rogue Bene Gesserit? Here, on Arrakis. There is no way they could have followed me here, but this contract is clear. They seek a rogue Bene Gesserit to be apprehended and returned to the Sisterhood's care.
Yes, I'm back, Suluku. For God's sake, stop telling me that I am back. Is it you they seek?
I do not know, but if my presence is known here, then I may be out of time. I need you to investigate and learn the truth of it.
Yeah, now we're talking. What, 11,000 salaries is the reward for this one, and a gun. I don't know if it's good. I also unlock a skill, which is, I mean, that is good. I mean, XP wise, 350 is like twice less, half of what the other quest gives me. But I mean, what do I need XP at this point? And what do I need to do this? Okay, not here. Well, that's pretty much it. I came here for 2 quests, to check the skin prices, to pay my taxes, and deposit some money. Hey, what's up, Mr. Bobby Bones fan? Hardcore fan? Actually, I have 42k. How the hell do I still have 42? Oh, I probably got 10k from that quest as a reward. That's nice. That's the bar. Or is... yeah, that's the bank. Like, you know, disruptors myself, they eat ammo. Drill shot and adept spit dart are my jab. Hey, what's up, Celestial Flea? My jam for so far is the sniper rifle. I'm not sure what weapons are really called. I can't really tell the difference between their names. But I do have a... oh, okay, so I do have a disruptor. Yeah, so this one is... it charges up. It's very slow, but it does really good damage. So that's why I'm keeping it for now. I wouldn't say I have a favorite, but sniper is very good. I love snipers. Mostly because of their... damage,
Welcome.
poison damage.
Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
I'm surprised to look, not to look. I'm surprised, Wicked, you even know how to use YouTube, and you found me here.
How much Solaris would you like to deposit?
How are you, man? It has been a while. How? No, I feel like you still live and breathe on Twitch. I don't really go there that much anymore, though. But I feel like you are still there every single day, aren't you? Stab Saluk in the head. That's the sniper I want to get next. Okay. Yeah, I have no idea how I got this. But it is pretty much one shot for most enemies. At least in the normal map area. Wait, did I go? No. Okay, I want to explore, but I'm afraid to use up my fuel. How far are you into this game, Celestial? Yeah. I was doing a lot of questing. Like, I literally did all of the side quests from all the boards I could find. And now I only have the Harkonnen missions. And... what is that? The trial of SQL. And then I don't really know what these... some of these are. Like... some of these are like quests, but not really, so yeah, I don't know. But I need to make some money because I'm down quite a bit. I did lose 30k the other day when I died in the radioactive zone to your body. Oh wait, that's... what? Why can I not look up? But this is not the way to go. That looks like a massive castle. Right, so I need to go... ornithopter is parked. Start mining for plastanium mats. So fairly far in. Okay, tell me this. Is it possible to do any kind of mining... what you're talking about as a solo person? Or is it just something that you can do as a group, you know, like a PvP type of stuff? Because I'm still not sure if what I want to do, if I can even get to the lake. I know that they added some PvE zones, but still, like, is it even possible to mine resources? Like, I've tried mining, you know, those explosions in the normal map where, you know, the worm farts. It gives you a cloud of dust, and then you can go in and collect the spice there. I mine the whole thing. I get like 400, I think it's like around 400 dust. That makes 4 spice melange. 4 spice melange, that's nothing. When you need hundreds of it for some other things, some upgrades, some buildings. So I'm curious, like, is it even possible to mine spice as a solo dude with that little stick that you have, the compactor, or is the only way to do it is with the harvester and the ornithopter carrier, and then you have to have at least 2 people to do that? Absolutely possible as a solo. I do it solo. Just gotta be careful. I think a patch today updated the PvE to have more T6 mats. Check out. How do you mine spice, by the way? Do you mine spice like with this compactor thing too, or... okay, like, can you use the spice, the harvester, as a solo dude? Is that even possible? Because I imagine you have to have 2 people. One person driving the harvester, one person driving your buddy or you. You have to pick up the, you know, the harvester. Kind of makes sense, but maybe there's another way. I don't know. I haven't really had the chance to... this is my very first time actually today going outside of the, you know, beginning map and even peeking into the deep desert. Although I still don't know how to access the yeah, wait. Arrakis. Oh, the deep desert. Okay. So what's in between then? Is there anything else in between? Soft step boots is def recommended. Harvester as a solo is possible, but gotta hop between the 2 vehicles. Oh, yeah, it sounds impossible. Yeah, I read about the boots today somewhere. I saw that. Okay, what is this? Water deposit, fuel deposit. What is that? Can I land here? What is this? Pan, move, recenter. Refills water fuel. Oh, so I just hover over it and it refills it? There's not really much else to do here then. How do I get to the deep desert? I assume I have to go this way then. Oh yeah, so I see the yellow one is going lower, getting lower. Wait, where am I? It doesn't show my position on the map. How am I supposed to know where I am? Okay. Oh, there we go. Deep desert. Okay. Whoa, what the hell is this? Right, so which way... Is there a difference where I go? I don't want to end up in the... You know, in the PvP zone. Is there a difference to which one I go? Or does it not matter at all? It spawns you in a different PvE section. But I'm gonna be in a PvE, right? I'm not gonna end up in a PvP. Are you sure you want to travel to deep desert? Nothing survives the Coriolis storm. Right, that thing is coming too. Wait a second. Is there a storm coming right now? Hope not. A lot of people are going to the desert. So now I have questions. How do I leave? I assume I just slide to the edge of the map. Make sure you got extra fuel water. Well, okay, I have some... Oh my god, I forgot to bring extra fuel. I started making it, and I left it at the base. And all the water I have is Litherjon. Whoa, 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 whoa. We'll destroy everything in the deep desert and reshape it. Make sure you get all your valuables out of the deep desert before the Coriolis storm comes. You can only exit the deep desert. So I thought people build bases. Yeah, people do build bases. The deep desert buildings cost are reduced by 50%. Demolishing buildings refunds 100% of the resources used. So are these buildings temporary? Once the storm comes, they are destroyed? Right. So I have no fuel. I cannot make any fuel. What is that? Basalt? So all of the resources are the same, it seems. Sorry guys, I'm trying to explore a new area and I'm so lost. I might miss some of your messages. Stream froze? Oh man. Lasts for 1 week. Oh, so the storm comes once a week? And then you have to rebuild everything from scratch? Yeah, I don't like this. Let me see. Let me see if the stream is up for everyone or... Okay, yeah. Seems like I'm not frozen. No, it's just used to liquid then. Okay, I don't think I came here prepared, to be honest. I'm curious, like, what kind of resources do we have here? Everything seems to be the same. Okay, so that's interesting. So you come to the deep desert, you build a base, the storm comes and destroys it. Periodic buffering. Damn. Okay, I'm not seeing any... It says excellent, You also have buffering? Damn it. I'm not in the right spot to try and fix this, but what the hell? Why are you guys buffering? When I check, it looks fine. Also, my OBS is saying that it's fine. Okay, maybe I'm not paying enough attention. OBS is saying that it's fine. I need to move around and see what it looks like in the game. There's a delay though. Can you guys try refreshing? Because for me it's fine. No buffering, no nothing. My OBS is saying that it's all fine. Can you guys try refreshing? I hope it's YouTube, not my end. Find the wreck of something. Oh my god. What? Taxi service. There's even taxi service here? It's fine at the moment. It's very intermittent. Whoa, this is... There's nothing here, huh? Well, no, there is something in the distance. I don't want to go too far. Not sure of how much fuel I have. Okay, so Celestial, how do you farm spice solo then? And how? Okay, maybe more. Okay, how do you farm it? Is it with that compactor thing? Do you just come to the deep desert? You just land to a spot where there's spice, and you use that compactor, and you go up, and the worm comes. You go down, and you do this like for a long time. And how much realistically are you making? Like, how much does one haul give you in spice? Yeah, my wings have been like that because I've been using this for quite some time. I just want to check one place. But my wings should be fine. Although I do need to replace them. I've been using this ornithopter. This is my very first ornithopter I made like 30 hours ago. Like, I've been flying this for quite a long time. It's down to 60, I think, % durability. I can't even repair them past that. Go to a market and buy some spice? I'm not sure if that's even possible. And if it is, it's probably very expensive. Not sure you can even make that kind of money, that much of money. Make it worth it. Okay, so people basically come here, build a little base that lasts for a week. So, yeah, very basic stuff. So I guess you kind of like... That makes sense. You come here, you build a base. And you basically farm. And then you... transfer everything as much as possible. Why is there nothing here? Like, no resources, no nothing. Aluminium. I don't see anything good. Like, what does titanium look like? Everything is same-o. Metal. That's pretty much it. Hence you need the soft step boots for less warm aggro, and the compact compactor is a good one to have too, which you have. Basically, you find a place in PV2 land. PV2 land? And you wait for the worm to leave and take off. Repeat till you have what you need. Whoa, boy. So how long does, like, filling one ornithopter with spice usually take you? And how much do you leave with? Well, like, I have a assault ornithopter. It can carry 1,000 weight. I'm not sure how much that is in spice. Don't really know how much spice actually weighs. But yeah, there's nothing here. I guess I need to go deeper to find anything useful. Everything here seems to be just regular resources. I would build a little base just to have a refresh, but since we're gonna have the storm come, I honestly think that last storm was a couple of days ago, but maybe not. If it's a weekly reset, I guess it's been a week since I last seen it. And I kind of want to explore more, but I'm not sure if I have enough of resources. Yeah, that was it for my fuel cassette. Not sure how much further I can go. Oh, PvE, okay. I haven't done it myself yet. I get my spice from crashed ships at the moment, but it's not too difficult to mine. Just gonna have Howl's Head. What is that? What is a Howl's Head? Crash ships? I did loot a couple of crash ships yesterday, but I mean that was, I think I made 400 spice for something, also not impressive. I mean with the amount of spice you need for things, 400 is not gonna get me far. And I wonder how deep do I need to go to actually be able to find something useful. Like I would love to leave with some kind of resource at least. Owl's Head? Okay, what is Owl's Head? I still don't know what it is. Okay, regular resources everywhere. Don't see anything. Anything interesting? I feel like if I saw titanium. Uh-oh. What is this? PvP zone? Oh. That's PvP zone. Why? Why is this a PvP zone? This game got local servers? I don't know. Maybe. Haven't tried it to look at. Owl, as in the bird, can look around 360 degrees. Yeah, but what is that? Oh, you mean you have to look around like an owl. It's not like an actual item or equipment. Wait, is that? Oh, that's new. I haven't seen that before. That is crap. I thought that's a... Okay, never mind. I thought I saw a different type of rock. I thought it's like a shiny rock. I'm still in the PvP zone though. What the hell is that? Is that one of those zones you have to capture to gain points for your house? I have no idea what I'm doing here. I probably should just get out because I don't want to be stuck here with no fuel. If there was no storm coming, I would definitely try and come here a little bit more. Oh, look at this. That guy has a harvester. But since I have the red stripe over my head, am I in PvP still? Yeah. 30 seconds to change the zone. So somehow I ended up in PvP zone. I thought, I saw people complaining that PvP zone is so far now that you have to fly there for at least 5 minutes. Has it been 5 minutes that I've been flying? And it takes so long to change the zones too. 30 seconds, wow. So there was nothing in PvE zone. I didn't see any spice formations. Control points are PvP? Oh, okay, so that was a control point then, huh? They don't... They're not shown on the map, are they? How do I know that I'm about to fly into one? Basalt. Yeah, no spice, no nothing. Is it even possible to find spice up here, this close? I assume not. Would be nice to leave with something. I still have some fuel, but I doubt I'm gonna find anything this close to the wall. All I see is the... what is it called? The sand thing. Game is a little bit rubbery here too. Okay, is that the sand thing you can collect, or is that quicksand? There's some spice fields further into the PvE zones, I believe. Haven't checked that yet. Scared of losing my MK5 Thopter. MK5 Thopter, is that the assault one? Okay, that's quicksand. Sector B4. Yeah, I'm not sure. I assume spice should be easy to spot, right? Since it's very distinct color. But since there are so many... what is that? Is that like a lootable ship? I need to look into those boots too. Do you take off your suspensor belt when you go mining? Because I saw and I read that if you have your suspensor belt and every time you jump, you kind of use it a little bit, that also attracts the worm. So I was wondering, do people take that off? Disable their shield, take off their belt? Because I hate that even if I don't jump around, even if I don't have my shield up, every time I go land on the sand in the normal map, just to loot something, just to get some spice, the worm basically gets attracted after I collect 2 piles. And I'm not even like making lots of noise, I'm not moving around much. It still attracts the worm very fast. MK5 is the aluminum. Yeah, so I think it's assault one. It's the bigger one. I have that too. Okay, yeah, you take it off. You take the build. That's smart. That's what I thought. Oh no, 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 not this thing again. It takes 5 seconds to get into it, and it takes 30 seconds to leave. Is that resources? Wait. What kind of resources are these? No, that's what is this? Iron ore. It's hard to tell. There's assault and scout for each. Oh, okay. So maybe I have MK4 then. MK4 ornithopter. Assault one. Haven't really checked. Nah, there's nothing here. Kind of want to find something. I need to keep an eye on my fuel though. And I need to glide more. Sector C5. What happens if a storm comes? I suppose regular storms happen here too. Like, where do you hide? Where do you hide your thopter if it's full? Man, I haven't seen anything new yet. Haven't seen any resources. I haven't seen any spice. I guess I just don't know where to look. Or what the titanium looks like. I've seen people build bases around titanium though. That's another PvP zone, it seems. Yeah, I think I need to go deeper, but I don't think I am well equipped for that. Especially now that you mentioned that you need soft boots. I need to go look into those. Need to go, yeah, I probably should go back and prepare a little bit better. But I don't know how much time we have before the storm comes. And there's so much chatter in this, it seems. That's why you bring a still tent and vehicle backup tool. Drop the loot on the ground under the tent and you're golden to store. Tent? I think I saw that somewhere. I don't remember where, but... But you have to drop the loot, like physically on the ground? All of it? Man, that kind of sucks. Especially if you get one of those storms that almost instantly happens out of nowhere. Like usually it's like 2 minutes, 1 minute. But if it's well, actually no, it's easy to drop, right? You open the inventory of the ornithopter and click, you know, hover over each item and just click X on your keyboard. I assume that's how it works, so it's not that grindy or hard to do. I assume though that you might lose some of the resources though when you drop it like that. Okay, is that... Yeah, I don't suppose you can find any of the new resources here in this area. I assume it's all in the deep desert. It'd be too easy if there was. If there were any kind of rare resources here. A5. So this is still considered to be deep desert, even though it's not really much of a desert here. It's mostly rocks. Doesn't get damaged from the storm. Okay. As far as you know, it doesn't get damaged. Yeah, okay. So I need to... I actually need to replace wings for this thing. Because they are at 50 durability or something. But if I do want to mine spice, I kind of need to come here with maybe a salt ornithopter. What's up, everyone? That hotfix make our sand blooms pop today? What the hell is sand blooms? MK5 wings? I wonder what difference do they make? Do they have better durability, or maybe they give you better speed? I wonder how much of spice I could fill up in my wait, where's the Haga thing? Actually, let's refuel here. Not that I need to. I just wish it actually showed where you are on the map. A little bit easier. Oh, I can zoom out a little bit. Where's the Haga thing? Haga Basin. Oh man. Since they don't show you where you are, it's Now tracking. Okay. Oh wait, is there like a compass? No, there is no such a thing here. Dude, how do I get to hack a thing? More durability, 172 speed. Gotcha. Oh, there. Oh no, that's Arrakis. I went way too far. Somehow I missed Haga Basin. Although, now that I'm here, I could maybe get there. I think I might have a quest there. Not sure. Let's see. Man, it's a little bit scary to go into the deep zone when it's all new, when you don't know when the storm is gonna actually happen, when you don't know if you have enough equipment, resources to last in a desert. And also when you have PvP zones every 5 meters. I feel like it's just it's, you know, it's like someone sitting in one of those zones with a rocket launcher and waiting for some newbie like me to venture into the zone so that they could snipe me. Not because they want any kind of resources, but just because they want to have fun. Okay, Arrakis.
Welcome back.
Okay, wow, she's not interested in anything I have, not even spice. So even if I was mining spice, I couldn't even sell it.
Hey there, friend. Look.
So how do I make money? If I, you know, if I can't mine spice, but even if I can mine spice, I can't really do much with it. Oh, wow. Apparently I have no quests here, nothing. I'm not even wanted here. No one wants to see my face in here. Since I'm sided with Harkonnen. Like, yeah, I guess I'm done with this guy. Saw crash ship, looted one panel and legged it. Yeah. Yeah, I literally looted my first ship yesterday in the normal map. And that was quite the journey. Looks like daylight at your place. Yeah, it's the camera saturation. It's actually kind of dark outside. And I have one of those low light lamps on, but it's the camera. My phone is just oversaturating everything. Ah, right, the player market. Is there has to be here, right? Okay, average price 4,000. That's a lot. 4,000 for one. For just one. That's crazy. Like, wow. How do you make money? Like, if you want to buy spice, how much money would you need to make? You'd need to make a lot, but like, how would you make it if you don't have any quests? Because quests seem to be the only thing that give you a lot of, well, I mean, if you run some dungeons, you can get like 2 piles of 2, maybe 5k in some of them. But they don't reset that fast, and also no one's buying ship manifest. Okay. I like this dude though.
Welcome. Would you like to deposit or withdraw Solaris?
He reminds me of something. Someone, I don't know who, but he really reminds me of someone. Look, I have blue eyes finally. You sell Thopter parts like industrial pumps, diamondine dust. So you sell those to make money? Thopter parts. Ah yeah, actually I have sold a few things. I did sell like an armor set, and it gave me a lot. I think one piece was 5k, another piece was 8k. Pretty good money. Oh yeah, there's nothing else for me to do here. Am I going the right way? No, I'm not. I'm going the wrong way. I am going the wrong way. What is this ship, by the way? Yeah, I need to look into the... Well, I'm not sure if I want to bring the smaller ornithopter to the deep desert or a bigger one. I need to look into that. I need to prepare better so I could actually go deeper into the desert and not just like 5 meters. I need to get the boots. I need to get some extra fuel. Okay, now I need to go to Haga Basin. Only I knew how to find it. I go... Oh my god. I can actually look around without flying, but how the hell do I find Haga? Oh my god, this is not good. On track. Track location. Where's my plane now? Wait. No. Recenter. Spacebar. All the lower cliff along from Arrakis. Lower cliff? Well, I feel like I'm a little bit too deep now to know where that is. Fuel deposit though, I need that really bad. Oh, okay, you have to hover for a while to refill. That's good. The people are going... Okay, I'm next to the deep desert, so I need to go... I don't know, it looks like I just need to go right. Just right. A little bit higher up here. And then go right. My god, this is actually not as easy as I thought it's gonna be like, oh, you click where you want to go and that's it, you just go there. Yeah, I think I went too far again. What is this, like, line? Oh my god. I have no idea how to find... Oh! There we go. I assume I just need... I just hold now. Aim towards this and I'm gonna come here, right? Yep. Interesting that they don't show you your exact location on the map. A little bit stressful, you know, if those fuel refueling and rewatering things were not on the map, I probably would have died here. And what happens if you die here? What if you die, but your ornithopter is there? Are you like dead? Like it's lost forever? Whoa, I came from another side? That's interesting. So I guess you can access the deep desert from multiple angles, not just one. Okay, I need to go back to my base. Also, do I have any quests here? I did get a quest, but I don't see anything. I got a quest from Peter DeVries. Practice using the voice to compel. Really? I need to do all of that stuff? Come on. Find the wreck of the Euphoria. Okay, it says 8,000 miles. Oh, all right. It's on the radiation. Okay, Celestial, if you're still here, if I stay in my ornithopter and I'm in the radiation zone and the meter goes all the way to red, do I die? I died yesterday to radiation, but I was outside of my thopter, I was mining, and I reached the red, like it filled up the meter, and I thought I'm gonna start taking damage slowly, but I wasn't taking any damage, and I thought, okay, maybe I have a little bit more time, so I just, you know, decided to mine 2 more sources of jasmium and then go back home, and I just died instantly. So I'm safe in the ornithopter, right? As long as I make it to my ornithopter. But how the hell do I go this deep into the radiation zone and do whatever I need to do? I guess you can cross it, but if you have to fight there, not sure how you're supposed to outlive the radiation there. Not safe in the Omni. You still get well, yeah, you get the radiation, but I thought you don't die. But that's, yeah, I guess I thought that before I died yesterday, because I had situations where it filled up, the meter filled up to the max, and I was in my ornithopter and I was able to fly out, and I thought, oh, maybe, you know, radiation doesn't actually kill you while you're in ornithopter, it just kills you while you're outside. But I guess you can still die. Head east and you'll get out of the zone probably when the meter is third full. Yeah, this seems like the shorter route. Like go from here and then back. Not sure how much you have to do there though. If it's a simple thing where you just pick something up and leave, sure. But if I have to fight there, yeah, I don't know. That might be tricky. I died yesterday while trying to fight 3 or 4 guys in the desert, in the radiation zone. They overwhelmed me. I tried to hide, and I was just like killed basically on the spot. That ship, did that ship just hit the rock? No way. That mountain? Or was that one of those? Ah, no, it was a ship that just exploded. If it was closer, I'd go for it, but it's a little bit far. That would have been funny if that that huge ship, if it actually made that sound while landing. Man, I really want to go and see what I can do in the desert. Right. The thing is, I don't even have a vehicle building, vehicle fabricator. Can I make MK5 in this normal vehicle fabricator? Let's find out. Let's find out next week on Dragon Ball Z. So, MK4. Maybe I didn't unlock it. I wouldn't be surprised if you have to have the advanced one. Never mind. So yeah, I have MK5 assault. I don't even see MK4 assault. So I'm curious, how much better is this? Glide speed 170. Armor. What about... not generator. Rocket launcher. Thruster. cut ray. No. 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 Launcher. Thruster. Okay, so there is no bigger boot. You might need the advanced one for MK5 Assault, but not for MK5 Scout. No, I think I made MK5 with this one, with the normal one. MK5 Assault. There's no way I can make MK6 though. So glide speed 170, turn rating, agility 8. Fuel efficiency 82.5. $86. So MK5 is less efficient fuel-wise, right? It means it uses up more fuel. Fuel capacity 350. That's for MK5. And this one is 300. Okay, it has a little bit more fuel, but it's less efficient than MK5. So normal speed is 95, I assume, right? This one is 75. Okay, so it is faster. Man, I wish there was a way to carry a little bit more though with the Scout Ornithopter. Actually, what do I need to even make this? Carbide scraps, cobalt paste, Servox, duraluminum. Yeah, you kind of need a lot, don't you? 60 plus 12, which is 4. So that's 100. A little bit over 100. Let's say 110. 160. 210. 280. 350. Okay, so it's twice cheaper. Not twice, what am I saying? It's a little bit cheaper than the assault one. Buggy boost, standby booster, scan mod. What is the scan module? Adds the scan ability to the ornithopter. Use a welding torch to attach it. Well, I still need storage if I want to mine, farm. But is that the only one I can have? Level 4 storage. Oh no, there's level 5. That probably is the one I was using. Yeah, okay. That was the one I was using. 1000. This one is probably lower. Oh no. No, that's assault. Never mind. I got excited there that you could actually get 1000 with the other one. There's schematics for storage like for buggies. So are you saying that there's MK5 storage for Scout Orny? MK5? Because all I see is not ornithopter storage. There's assault storage, but not the other ones. Man, doesn't seem like I can even get that thing today. Way too much duraluminum, and I thought I had a bit. I was kind of making some of it today, but I guess I spent it on that little plant thing that I was making. Yeah, I have no duraluminum, unfortunately. I could start making some, but I need aluminum first. As in unique schematics, yeah. Yeah, I guess, because I noticed that some of the things, like you have, let's say Mark 1, Mark 2, Mark 3, then there's Mark 4 missing, then you have Mark 5 that you can unlock yourself. So I assume that that the ones that are missing are the ones you can only obtain as loot. $1K jasmium. Yeah, that's quite a bit. I don't think I have much. Oh, I actually have half. But even if I started mining right now, I wouldn't be able to get it now or today. So I think instead I just want to focus on getting some kind of money. And that the only thing I can do right now is this mission. Which is not ideal because it's in the radiation zone. Oh, right, the boots. I want to check those too. If I can even make those. No, not here. Or is it survival? No, not survival. Wait, you mentioned tent. Do I have that? Tent. I remember I saw it somewhere at some point. But just once. No, I cannot make it. Okay. How do I make that tent then? Did I not research it? Where would it be even? That's from in dev still. Wow, okay. How would you even use this? Where is that tent? Have I ever seen it? Yeah, I don't know. It's part of... Ah, okay. It has to be that one because I wasn't... I really postponed doing those trials for a very long time. And I was like... At some point, I was like, why can I not even mine or get the spice? I can only collect it with my hands, which is super ineffective. And that was because I didn't even do the second trial yet. Now I have 4 of them done. So maybe I should finish the 5th one. I assume this is the last one. And this is probably where you get that tent. Where is it though? Like Italy shaped. Haga Rift. Like an Italy. What are those things? It doesn't look like... Oh, it's in the Rift. Right, it's in the Rift. Kind of looks like it too. So... My God. So these are the holes. There's like a connector in between them. I mean, this could be it. Definitely not anything here. Not any of those ones. Yeah, so it's these two, right? With the boot. Yeah, the boot. So, yeah, let me actually go there and do that thing. Oh, it's actually marked. Yeah, I was there at some point. They've prioritized the trials now. You have the Thopter. There's 8. What is a death still? I don't get it. Like, I don't get what its purpose is. Like, it says collect water from a dead body. What dead body? Like, am I gonna have to carry dead bodies to put them in this thing? Not like you can carry bodies. Water from a corpse. How do you get those corpses? 50 minutes total processing time. 45,000? It gives you 45,000 water? No way. Or is that how much it can store? Because no body has 45,000 liters of blood. You can actually pick up NPC bodies? Really? Wow. But isn't that a chore to, like, do you have to carry them the whole way? I mean, there is a small base nearby me with NPCs. It wouldn't be too bad, I guess, to carry them, but still, I don't know. That sounds... Unless it's not as bad, unless you don't carry it slowly, you don't walk super slow. So 20k from one dead body? That is insane. 20k, like, how did they even get that much from one body? Apparently I didn't even make any batteries. I thought I did, but I guess I didn't. Goes in your inventory as an item? What, the body? Huh. I wonder how much it weighs. Wait, so what I need now is... What do I need? I'm kind of lost here in between things. I need this and I need that. And I want this and I want that. Yeah, I mean, that's true. Humans are made out of water, but not out of 20,000 liters. Not even 20... Well, I guess 20 liters is possible. I'm not sure. I don't remember. There was this number I heard somewhere, how much how much water a human body holds. And I don't know why I have this number, but it's 10. But 10 liters doesn't sound much. Probably is way more than that. Right, so I want to go do the trial. And I'm trying to figure out I need some fuel, actually. So I need to get some fuel. Man, I love the Superman mode. One of the coolest things. I literally landed next to the cassette. Keep calling it the cassette. It's not actually the cassette, but looks like it. Yeah, I used to collect blood from my enemies and purify it into water, but I kind of stopped doing it. I got tired of using that, extractor on each enemy. It was a little bit too much chore-like, so I stopped using these, and I just went out to collect water from those plants. I take 2 canisters of water that both can hold 20,000. Is it 20,000 or is it 20 liters? I mean, it doesn't, no, it's probably 20 liters. Yeah, it's 1 liter for this one. So 20 liters for 2. No, wait, 10 liters for each. So 20 liters total. I go out, I collect it from the plants at night, come back, and 20k is enough to start making quite a bit of resources, which felt way faster. I do have those wind traps on the roof too, but they really don't help you that much during the day when you're actually playing. It's good to have them on while you're gone, while you're doing something, or when you're sleeping. But if you have to wait for them to, to make water, it takes way too long. Right, I want to check the boots, by the way. Light armor. So is it some kind of a specific... Are those some kind of specific boots that I need? Slaver. Mercenary still suit. Garment. Kirab. How do I know? Or is it one specific type of a boot? Heavy dash stamina. Also, why do I need this ice mask? A mask with a filtration. Is that just a thing, a cosmetic? It gives you armor and blade mitigation and heat protection and nothing else. mercenary scout boots, Duneman scout boots. Okay, I don't see any specific names for these to know if they are good to be used in the desert. I also don't see any stats that tell you how much they attract the worm. It's just the combat stats that are shown. So how do I know which ones are better to be used in the desert? Soft step boots are a BP you get from a research station. I mean, from here? BP, what's a BP? Yeah, I don't know. It's a 40% reduction in worm aggro. Okay, so there has to be such a stat then. Specifically shown. Testing station, even one of those facilities you get capacitors from. Ah, that's what you meant. So it's a special recipe from one of the stations across this map. Is that the only thing to... Well, I mean, 40% sounds like a lot. 40% of reduced worm attraction? Yeah. It sounds like... I was watching Deadly Slob when the game came out, and he was already at the end game, and he was flying over the desert, and he saw a spice fart. He went there, and he collected the whole thing, and the worm didn't even get triggered. And I thought that's how it should be. But then when I tried it myself, when I saw someone else do it, like 2-3 piles, that's it, the worm is coming, even if you're not making too much noise, if not moving around. So I was wondering, how the hell did Deadly do it so easily? Right, so I need to go to the testing station, it seems. Go to the testing station, get that. So there's 8 trials. Okay, I thought there's only 5, but I guess the list expands as you go. Oh, right. I almost forgot to make the fuel again. Sign chest at the end. Let me get you the station number real quick. Yeah, I normally don't like shortcuts, but I guess I don't mind it this time, since I don't really want to go around the whole map for a week to find it eventually. So yeah, that'd be a huge help actually. Let me get some fuel just in case. I think I'll have to upgrade my wings for the ornithopter, but not today. I'm gonna do it when I'm not actually streaming, when I'm just chilling, playing, Bing chilling. I was gonna make money today, but apparently I'm not making any money today at all. But hopefully doing a couple of stations will give me a little bit of a boost. Right, we got some fuel. Regular ornithopter. Or scout one. So I have some water, not too much. But usually I don't really drink it too much. I don't use it too much when I'm going into those dungeons, because there's usually water little thingies you can replenish yourself. Let's split the money a little bit. Testing station 197. 197. Man, if it is somewhere here, it's gonna be so freaking nice.
Weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I probably don't have all of them shown on the map though. Okay, 3 hours. And I assume 3 hours in-game. IRL, not in-game time. 197. 197, okay. So these are the ones, right? So 63, 29. The map is gonna be hidden tomorrow too when I wake up. That's gonna suck. 142. 163. 71. 70. Nope. None of these. What I need. 10. Yeah, apparently I don't really have all of them uncovered. I only have a small number of those. Vermilius? I don't even see a single one. Not the Haga Basin. So technically it should be 13. Okay. So I guess I haven't really seen it. I don't know why this is still covered in fog. I guess I never fly there. But yeah, not a single station in all this area here. 197. Right, so I'll have to find it. I'll have to fly around. Right under the clouds? Could be, yeah. I don't know why it's still uncovered. I don't know how this is all uncovered. I feel like I haven't really explored this area that much. But yet this is the part where I flew the most. Is still hidden under the cloud. Okay, well, at least I know it's not where I'm going. Let's see, no storm coming. I love how there's hackers in every game, even in a game like this, selling some in-game currency. Well, I mean, I guess I should say I don't like it. I hate it. That's a thing. Oops, I messed it up. I messed it up real bad. Get some altitude. I sometimes forget that I'm already gliding and I try to activate something else and I enable the engine, which slows me down. Man, these ships are so useless. They feel so useless. I thought they were gonna be like full of PvP. There's gonna be some good loot in them, but they're just, I don't know, crappy. Okay, Celestial. I should probably call you Fleet. Easier to pronounce. For me, at least. That reminds me, Flea. I need to go to the flea market, which is gonna be this weekend, this upcoming weekend. I need to go to the flea market and see if there's anyone who's selling Xbox One games or Xbox Series X games, because I want to get some games for my kids and I don't want to buy them at full price. For 50, even when they're on sale, it seems they're still quite expensive. 40 bucks for a game, and buying them online sucks because you still have to have I think you still have to have Game Pass if you want to play those games, or maybe not, maybe you don't have to, but still we have like only 4 physical game copies. 2 of them are Crash Bandicoot, one for racing, one for not racing, the Insane trilogy. Then there's Need for Speed Heat that I played a little bit, but I never really finished it. And there's Overcook. That was a blast. We beat it with my wife. There's actually Overcooked both games in one CD. But that's it. That's all the games I have. And they recently upped the price for... Wait, where is it exactly? Up there. They upped the price for Game Pass, so... I don't know, I just don't feel like I want to spend money. Okay, it says it's the eye, but where the hell do I enter? Sometimes it's so tricky to find the place you're looking for. So let's try to do this on foot. Is that it? Did I find it? It still keeps showing me above, but I assume this is it. It looks like it. Any enemies here? No. Is there anything here actually? Okay, loot. I love loot. Especially when it's decent loot. I'm not a big fan of these trial though sequences. How you have to go through them. The very first one was, I guess, cool, but the other ones are not that much. Yeah, I love how your eyes turn blue slowly, more and more blue. Like the second trial, I didn't have blue eyes, but there was like a slight tint of blue. Right, so what do I need to do here? But I guess each trial teaches you a mechanic that you can use then later in the game. So I wonder what's this gonna be like.
Who is the creator? Ibn Qirtaiba. May his passing cleanse the world. Do you understand, Wally?
Wally? I'm not Wally.
Our God gave us the gift of thought, and the words of the Kitab al-Ibar. Their works have been...
Oh! Cut off.
Shah-Halud cleanses Arrakis, creates the air we breathe, the soft sand where we pitch our tents, and smites our enemies.
Like, it's the same exact words every time. Oh no! I'm gonna die. It's the quicksand.
We grew soft on Poritrim, an easy planet, and God brought the weight of kindliness to prepare us for the typhoon that comes.
Actually, I just realized, do I have my audio set to normal? Yeah, okay. Oh, are you saying I died because I stepped on the sand there? I was confused what's happening. How else am I supposed to walk? Oh, they're teaching... Okay, I get it. I died again. So what, even walking on that doesn't help you? Doesn't protect you from getting eaten? Or do I have to be quicker than that? Yeah, I guess I have to follow the lights. Ooh. This is like a platform. Oh no! Oh, panicked. Twice. I panicked twice. I thought I was falling, but I wasn't, but then I was, but then I wasn't again. Whoa, how am I, oh. I forgot you can actually climb quite high in this game. Kitaiba.
The world is a carcass. Who can turn away the angel of death? Our footsteps are as the drums of the slavers, calling Shai Halud upon our enemies.
I forgot about the thumpers. I remember I heard about them. That in that's how PvP guys were baiting the worm against PvE guys.
Men must learn to live with their gods. Who can deny a friend the right to walk or ride where he wills? Only Shai Hulud.
I'm gonna die. 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 Not enough support. Is there a reason though to use this? What? I guess I didn't have it. Can I get rid of that cannot support thing? I remember there's, I haven't read any of the books, but I know one of the books has one of the main characters. I think it's Paul Atreides' son or grandson who turns into half worm, half human, which weird. I guess I'm never getting rid of this thing.
Who is the creator? The maker. May his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin. Bila Kaifa.
Bila Kaifa, yes.
Ibn Kirtaiba. Who is the creator?
The maker, may his passing cleanse the world.
The maker. May his passing cleanse the world. Remember Poritrin.
Bila Kaifa.
Bila Kaifa.
Oh, I still cannot place that thing here, huh? Oh, too bad. Can I place it here maybe? No? Okay. What about in that hole? No? My eyes are green now. I still can't place it here, huh? Not even there. Bila Kaifa. So what's the purpose of this item in the game? Like, is this purely for PvP so you could annoy other players? Is that it? I don't suppose you can ride the worms like Fremen would in the movies. Okay, so every single time is the same. Right, so I unlocked a thumper. Why? I don't know. Why do I need it? I suppose I can unlock. I can research it now. Thumper, thumper, thumper. Or is it already researched? Ah, maybe it's already there. Crafting. No, you can't even make it? Oh, I guess it's like something you make at the station. Okay, now I need to find the 6th research, not research station, but the 6th journey, which is where? Oh, that's Jabal Afrit al-Shark. Follow your para compass to the north and east, amidst the Jinn's towering spires. Across the rift, seek the eyes among the stones. That looks like a person on a skateboard and a chicken leg, you know, like the one from cartoons. Okay, let's look for a chicken leg then, and a guy on a skateboard. So it's past the rift in Jabba Cree. Oh, I haven't even been there. Man, it's actually surprising I still haven't been in some areas. So, was it in Garb or was it in something else? How many Jabbas do we have? Janub. We have Garb. We have... So is it Janub or is it Garb? Shark. Is there a shark? Jabal Afrit al-Shark? Or maybe it's... Oh, okay. It's actually a narrow one here. I see. It's not far. I need to go find... Yeah. I mean, these are pretty easy to find, so it shouldn't be too hard. But if I get stuck, if I'm lost, I'll ask for help. And you can then tell me everything. Jabba El Kaifa. The hidden test. Kaifa. It's funny that it shows me those at the testing station, even though I've never been there. But man, like this game makes it feel so much alive. The whole desert, the whole world seems so alive compared to the movies. Compared to even the old Dune games, the RTS ones. Okay, first I need to uncover the locations before we start looking for the skateboard man and chicken leg. I may have probed the area. Is that a chicken leg? No. No, I think it must be higher than. Let's go fast and check it out. But it has to be somewhere here. Seems like it's the end of it. End of the tunnel. Doesn't look like anything. It said 2 stones looking or something. That looks like something you can climb. And I don't see the same outlines like I did here. But it's actually very close to the wall. So it should be very close. It should be here somewhere. I just don't see the chicken leg. Oh, that actually kind of looks like chicken leg, and this could... Oh, this is the place. Now, where exactly it is? It's on the left side-ish. So I'm actually right over it. It should be here somewhere. Nah, my wings are fine. I hope. If I have to go back to my base somehow on foot, that's gonna be impossible. I don't think it's even possible. But I'm actually not too far away from my new base. No, I'm far away actually. But at least I could travel there on foot.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
No, 3 minutes. Right here. I guess I'll have to go here on foot. Or maybe it's above. Could it be above? That's a regular camp of some random dudes. Well, I have to get off anyways because the storm is coming. I guess we can continue this on foot. Whoa, what is this? What does it say? No idea. It has to be somewhere here. Unless I misread it.
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
I'm actually enclosed here. I could wait it out. But... So if this is the chicken wing, and this is the dude riding on the skateboard, it should be on the left here somewhere. Yet I don't see it. Okay, maybe it's more above. Oh yeah, so it should be a little bit north. It should be like here somewhere. How close is the storm? Or is it actually? Okay, it's gonna hit us straight. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to hide with the dead body here. And just wait it out. I wish this was actually English and you could tell what it says. Like a message, but even if it was a message in English, it'd be like, don't trust anyone. Something along the lines. Or if it was a Russian game like Tarkov, it would just say Suka. Or something like that. Because that's literally what the writing... No, well, there are some poetic writings on the walls in Tarkov, but I mean, they still have swear words. They still are quite primitive in most cases. Oh, the storm is literally only gonna hit us, nothing else. It's not hitting anything on the map. It's like the game knew I was here. Tarkov lore is dark as fuck. To be honest, Russia is dark as fuck. So not really. I mean, it's normal day in Russia, isn't it? But when it comes to lore, it doesn't have much of it, does it? It like what?
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is approaching.
So what? Like American company was performing some kind of tests in Tarkov. I don't remember the exact storyline, like what's the lore, but something went wrong and they tried to hide, or the government tried to investigate them because they were doing some shady stuff. So they sent Bear and USEX were basically trying to extract every scientist and all the data from there because they had some very sensitive information, and that's when the full-scale conflict started in that Tarkov region, something like that. Well, the video series, if you're talking about the one where they just go around shooting and it's like 10 minutes of just shooting and loud noises, they don't really reveal too much, do they? Unless there was a different, well, no, actually there was a different one. Yeah, there was a different, they made like more than one, I think. There was one about different characters like Riji, Redbeard or something. I didn't actually watch those, so yeah, I kind of stopped playing Tarkov around that time. So yeah, there might be some stuff I missed. Okay, it should be literally here. Like this area here somewhere should be where the place is. Is it once again a cave that I have to fall into? Was 3 or 4 in the series, and a YouTuber made a really good video about the lore. Oh yeah, I'm sure people analyzed it all the way to the crisp and made sense of the whole lore. Ah, they even connected the cultists? Okay, interesting. I only read... When it comes to lore, Tarkov lore, I only read the first book. I bought the other two as well, because I liked the first book a lot, but I just never got to those two. I feel like the first book kind of ended it there. Like, they made the main character very interesting, and the way how it was developing, but I feel like at the end, they got to the point where there's not much else to develop about that character. And I started reading the second book, but I don't remember. I think the second book is not even about the same character, or maybe. I can't remember. But yeah, the first book gives you the background, the lore a little bit. But it focuses mostly about scavs, like their relationship, how they work. And I liked it. I really liked it. And those scavs are really scum of the earth. Like the worst people you can ever imagine. Yeah, there's 3 books. They made 3 books. I think it's the same guy that made them. And when I bought the first book, I even got in-game items that I can always redeem. Every time there's a wipe, I can get those items. There's like a baby AK fully decked out, a silenced pistol, and that pistol... Oh, actually, both AK and pistol are weapons that the main character uses in the books. And what I liked about the first book, it's basically about some programmer guy who gets stuck in the zone when the war breaks out, and he cannot escape Tarkov zone. So he's kind of stuck there and has to survive. And at first he gets enslaved by scavs, because scavs have like different groups of scavs have hierarchy. So the lowest hierarchy basically are scavs who are sent into areas to look for loot, and they can't even keep anything. But if they do a good job, they get to keep like or they get a reward of like 1 can of sprats or something. But yeah, they're basically like, they have no rights, they have no nothing, they're basically slaves. Then there's like higher level, I think they are carriers, the ones who go, or no, maybe it's the other way around. I think the lowest level is the carrier, So all you do is you carry loot from point A to point B, like scavs gather next to a block or a big building, and then they send scouts basically to look for loot, and those scouts are like higher level, if I remember correctly, because they get to keep, if they find something very valuable, they get to keep something like one item or something. And the other ones, the lowest caste, are basically the ones who just carry the loot. Whenever the scout finds loot, the carrier goes and brings it back to the same spot where they, collect all the loot, and then they go back to their base. So it's basically all over the zone like this, and the main character gets enslaved by them. But then he manages to escape, and when he escapes, he's being chased by the scavs, and I don't remember exactly, but he kills the chasers or something, and then there's like some kind of a rumor happens where scavs think it was someone else that killed them, and they basically create this like mysterious figure called Predator, who is capable of killing scavs and even bosses, and then basically that programmer, by pure luck in some situations, manages to get out of really tricky situations, get rid of some really important bandits, leaders, and he starts pretending to be working for that Predator. Like he starts adding to the story whenever he meets other groups, saying like, hey, I know Predator, I work for him, even though he is him, but like he never tells that. He always says that he is just working for him. And he's the only one that Predator trusts, and basically he becomes the most feared person or figure in the whole Tarkov region, and he starts building a name for himself, and kind of becomes the lord, the boss basically at the end, where everyone else listens to, something like that. And that's why I think like that's it. That's the story is done. But it was pretty good. I have no idea how to find that thing. I think I'm at the right place, but I could be wrong about it. It might be at the wrong place. Yeah. So, yeah, the lowest level scavs don't get anything at all because they don't even get the chance to see the loot. But the ones who are capable to go out and look for loot, they sometimes get something on the side, like an extra meal. But that's why they get rewarded if they bring everything back, and they get like to keep one item or something. Yeah, my water is low. You have a little bit of water, not too much though. Yeah, maybe I need to find. Maybe I need to go up higher to find those like eyes somewhere on the walls to kind of tell where I am. And yes, Luca, you're right. Things seems like normal camps here. Well, there's nobody here. Maybe I do need an ornithopter. Maybe I can spot it from a high place. Thought I could find it here, but maybe I'm not at the right place. But doesn't it show up on your map once you get close enough? I thought it like pops up on your screen once you are fairly close. Maybe I have to go a little bit to the left. Camp. Another camp. So many camps here. I think every single time I happen to be around those caves, they would just show up on my map once I got close enough. I'm fairly certain I was in the right place. Like that layout, but maybe No, it's literally the corner, so it shouldn't be hard to find. Unless there's another corner here, but... Sure, can you go there? No, I don't think so. And it does look like a chicken leg here. So it has to be here. Yeah, I don't know why it didn't show up on my map. If I was in the wrong place, right place. I don't know why I keep mixing those up. Man, this looks amazing though. Like, imagine seeing this IRL. These kind of towers leaning. That's quite impressive. Unless it's at the top. No, that's just loot. What am I missing? It's regular cams. Oh, yeah, there we go. Is that it? Is that how you enter? Ooh, chill, 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 chill. Misters, please. I'm unarmed. I mean no harm. Oh, I hate how that misses sometimes. There we go. Do you have something for me? No, you have nothing. Okay, wow. Bums. Real life bums. That's it. That is the place. Where do I go from here? I went to the... I remember, that reminds me. When I started playing the first... No, not first, but like second or third day, I went to... Where is it? I went to this camp here, to Helios Gate. And there were quite a lot of characters that were like this, kind of. But this one is actually properly made. The ones were just literally... placeholders for characters, like they were sitting down doing stuff, but they had nothing on them. They were just gray molded figures, and I guess developers forgot, or maybe the game just broke somehow. So that was funny. Oh yeah, I saw zombies before in this game. I saw like these goals. I went to one testing station to get some blood, and a guy, another player, went in first. He killed 3 NPCs at the entrance, and then he kind of like headed back out. And the 3 that he killed were actually ghouls. They looked like ghouls. They were like, you know, like vampires, very old vampires who were dried. But yeah, that was weird. I've never seen that ever again. I don't know why, but because when I went further into the tunnel, every other NPC was regular NPC like before. But for some reason, those 3 that other player killed, they were like ghouls. That was weird.
The Sardaukar destruction extends even to these small shrines. I cannot decipher their purpose, but the altar seems to have contained a quantity of spice. And the murals. Such beauty to be destroyed by the cut of a lasgun or blade. All I could decipher from here is another step on the journey of the Zensuni wanderers. Thurgrod. Perhaps there's some link between the Zensuni and the Fremen.
Okay, so not every single trial is an actual trial. We had that before. Okay, what's next? The 7th. Okay, so we only have 2 to go. That is Haga Rift, Red Teeth, Gaping Maw, down, down in the depths. Hunger hidden from storm and worm. Okay, so we have what? We have this little mushroom in the middle of the biggest one. And there's like lungs on the right. So these are lungs. This is the mushroom. It's on the right of that mushroom. Okay. And it's in depth, so I guess it's in at the very bottom then. Oh, I actually have been there. Huh. Somehow. At some point, probably when I was mining those crystals. Man, this ornithopter skin looks so similar to that show Lex. Kind of. Not exactly. Or maybe it actually reminds me a little bit more of tech from Stargate Atlantis. The Wraith tech, maybe. Can't remember now. It's been a while. Someday, I'm gonna rewatch all of Stargate. Stargate SG-1, Stargate Universe, Stargate Atlantis. Although, it kind of sucks that they cancelled Universe. So I don't know. We'll see. But someday. And hopefully Battlestar Galactica is in the making. It's been a while since I've heard anything about that. Remake, remaster, not remaster, remake. I'm not sure if it's a remake. I think it's a remake. No, wait, no, it's not a remake. I remember. It's a sequel, prequel, one of those. So, maybe it won't be that good, who knows. Okay, I'm almost there, right? Now, how deep do I need to go? All the way to the bottom. I could just dip. Wait, oh my god, way too. Good thing there's no collision damage. Okay, let me reveal myself. No, don't move. No. What was that? Oh, look like that. Oh, she's alive. Oh, I didn't even see that. I'm sorry, Saluku, I had to do it. I had no choice. I kind of need those crystals, actually, but nah, I'm not gonna farm them right now. Or maybe no, I did put a lot of cobalt paste to be made. So maybe I'm good for a while. Okay. Is this gonna be another trial that I have to go through, or is this gonna be a fake? Oh, it seems like it's gonna be a fake trial area. Dropped the sub while I remembered. Oh, thank you. I don't know why it doesn't show up though. Like I thought I had my alerts disabled, and I checked, and they were kind of not enabled fully. So I enabled them last time, but still nothing. They are enabled. I enabled them on my OBS. I enabled them on Stream Elements. Maybe I need to use a different platform for alerts. Stream Elements seems kind of outdated. Maybe it's just not doing what it's supposed to do. Thank you for the sub though. Really appreciate it. But I need to look into it to make sure that when people actually sub, I get to see that. Oh, look at this guy. Oh my god. I failed to do a sneaky kill there. I like the little music. Wait, it's that way? Kind of lost here. Yeah, it seems like when you play this game for X amount of hours, you start getting these bigger and bigger stutters and rubber banding situations. So maybe this game does have a memory leak. Like I was having quite like, oh my god, like the stutters are getting worse. Works fine for you? Oh, okay. So you're a streamer then too, huh? Yeah, the thing is, I set up my stream elements like 2 decades ago or something. So I have no idea. I haven't used them. Like I used to stream on Twitch. I never really streamed on YouTube. And this is basically me trying to do it here and there, but I'm not really doing it properly like I should. Where the hell is that thing? Did I miss the entrance? But yeah, on Twitch I used Streamlabs alerts, so I never really got the chance to even set up my stream elements properly. And last time I checked, it's kind of complicated. It seems like they added some kind of overlays that you have to manually do yourself, so I never really played with that. You dual stream? Dual stream, what does that mean? What is dual streaming? Like, you mean you stream with somebody, or you stream on 2 platforms at the same time? Okay, that's pointless. For some reason this area is so choppy. Where do I go? So I guess this is not the place. Oh, okay. You stream to Twitch and YouTube. Okay. From time to time, so it's not like a schedule thing. I actually don't do it myself too. I don't have a schedule at all. I was basically... So I used to stream regularly on Twitch, but then I kind of stopped. And then I, you know, like started making more videos on YouTube. Nothing special though. And I had a couple of my people from the, you know, from Twitch ask me like, hey, are you gonna stream again ever? And I figured, okay, well, I guess I could do one stream here and there, and this is exactly where I was, isn't it? So I started doing these random streams here and there. No, okay, this is not the same. Wait. It is the same place. What the hell? But it kind of looks different. When you come in here, it looks like it leads to something. But it doesn't. And where's that light coming from, by the way? If we're so deep underground. I'm going in circles again. Sometimes finding some of the areas you need to go to can be tricky. But it does look like it's one of those places For a testing chamber. That actually reset. It did reset. Okay, it says it's above, but where exactly? Now it says it's under. I go there. I am in the right place? Okay. I must be stupid then. I must be missing a turn or something. I mean, it looks like it leads to something, right? How am I not finding it? Must be frustrating to watch someone who can figure it out. I mean, it looks like it looks like that room would lead to it. Lead to the shrine. But it does. Oh! I've been here! How the hell did I not see this? How the hell did I come here? Wait, maybe I didn't loot this. Or maybe I haven't been here. I thought I looted this box, but it looks like it's been looted. But how did I miss this? Wow. If you haven't told me that I'm in the right place, I would have probably kept running around in circles at the surface somewhere. Okay, so this is one of those sequences then. What do I unlock then? What kind of mechanic do I unlock here? The tent? No, you said tent is the 8th one, right? So this has to be something else. The thumper seemed very pointless. So close yet so far, yep. Story of our lives. Okay, skip that same exact scene as every time. Kitaiba. Let's hear the same words again.
Why were we created?
Bila Kaifa.
Ibn Kirtaiba.
Ibn Kirtaiba, yes. That's why we were created.
Our God gave us the Hulasikani.
It is the tent.
The wind that eats flesh. And the words of the Kitab al-Ibar carry shelter always against the coming of Kralizek. Bila Kaifa.
Bila Kaifa. It's like 3 languages in one. B in English, La, like from French, and Kaifa. It's Lithuanian. Kaifas is like
we were exiled
when you're
from Nilotic al-Urobra
feeling ecstatic about something. When you're like
for our unwillingness to fight.
I don't know, when you're feeling a very good sensation. It could be anything, you know, one of the physical pleasures, and you can say kaifas or kaif.
For our willingness to forgive.
Yeah, thank you for that. I like that. I like when people,
to forget.
Instead of telling you the answer straight away, they just like try to lead you on the right path without spoiling anything. That's the best kind of a thing you can have, really. As a streamer, like these kind of viewers are the best. But I mean, since you are a streamer, it makes sense why, you know, you don't just go for the answer. I remember, man, I feel like I have streamed Stalker 2. But I remember back in the day when Stalker 2 was not even planned, probably. I used to stream a little bit of Stalker 1 on Twitch. And oh my god, the community, the people who would come to my channel was the worst I've seen. When it comes to spoilers, every single person who'd come to my stream would be, not every single, but a lot of them would be Russian, so very bad English usually, and they'd be very mad and demanding about everything I do in the game. Go back, sniper, take sniper, why you not go take sniper, good sniper, go take sniper. Man, it was the worst. Like, I hate it, like I love the game, but holy crap, the community seemed so freaking pushy about everything in that game, even though it wasn't my first playthrough even. But they'd be like, no, go take this gun. Why you not take this gun? It's best gun. Okay, where's the tent? How do I get over there? Holy crap, that's far. I can't jump that far. I think I went the wrong way. Oh no, I'm dying. I'm dying. I don't know where to go. I think I'm dead. Let's wait. Right, so... Is that where I went? Oh, I have to restart? Oof. I don't see a tent. I don't see a tent. Am I dying again? I think I missed the tent. I missed the tent. Or did I just go back? Oh! Nice. Nice debate. Game. Or did I come through here? Wait. I'm kind of lost here now. Which way am I supposed to go? Like I have to go that way. But I didn't see a tent. We've had to a bot to repeatedly so no spoilers please or something in Russian. Ah man, even if you do that, I might have had something like those spoilers or something, but even when you have those kind of things, people either can't read or they don't care. They just ignore it. Where is the tent? What the hell? I don't see any tents. Maybe there isn't a tent. Maybe I was supposed to fall off that cliff. Oh, I was going the wrong way. Just realized. You know, this section kind of reminds me of that weird Dune game.
The typhoon struggle
What was it
comes.
called?
Why will
I
we
have no idea, but it was
create
like a third-person Dune game. It didn't really get far or get much done, though. I think it was just a failure,
to survive
commercial
Caliphate,
failure.
the war at the end of the universe. Yahya Shuhada.
Bila Kaifa, yes. I'm actually curious. What was that game called? Like I remember the intro, but my PC could barely handle that game at the time, but I was still able to get through the first part. And the first part of the game is basically you running away from the worm and almost getting eaten by it. I'm actually curious. What was that game called? Dune games, let's see. It was like from 2000s or something. Frank Herbert's Dune, isn't it? Is it? No, Frank Herbert's Dune 2001. That's the one. I don't want to get copyright stricken again, but I really want to see that intro at least. Frank Herbert's Dune 2001. Whoa, someone actually made a
Sector weather alert. A large sandstorm is
remaster?
approaching.
No, that can't be it.
Young son Paul, henceforth Duke.
Okay, this should be safe, right?
At this point, it is best to call him Paul Atreides. The unknowing would say that his was a desperate
Look at the graphics. Oh my god. Oh my god, the face. I forgot how bad it looked. You know, at the time it looked pretty cool. I was sad that I couldn't play it. Oh my god, these textures. It's like a sea, it's like someone spilled paint everywhere.
Recycle your body's own water much more effectively. It's all we have. I can see Fremen settlements.
Can you smell something strange?
The voice
that's one of
acting.
the sandworms. It's close by. If we step on the sand, it will detect us. I'm going to look for the thumb.
Wow, the voice acting. This is literally the only thing I remember about this game. I don't think I got far. Had to place thumpers. Oh yeah, this scene where you run away from the worm, and then you get stuck in this. And I wasn't sure. I was like, what am I supposed to do? I thought this is the end, but I guess you are supposed to walk like this. Wow. Whoa, the graphics. I think I got to the second part where you had to like sneak around enemies or something. Don't remember this though, like wow, the way he walks. What is with that? Yeah, okay, I don't remember any of this. For some reason there was, I guess, some kind of interacting with NPCs, talking with them. Okay. Anyway, I don't know, that just popped up in my head. I just remember this. So this sequence where I had to climb reminded me of it. Oblivion style graphics. Was Oblivion that bad? I never actually played Oblivion. The first Elder Scrolls game I played was Morrowind, and I loved it. I really liked it. That was my first RPG game ever, I think. I think I even beat that game as a kid. As for a kid who doesn't even speak English at the time, that was a big achievement. I think I didn't speak any English. No, I might have. No, I mean, I did speak English, some of it. I did understand it, but still not that well to understand quests and what I have to do in them. But I probably had a decent understanding of it. It wasn't that bad. Some of the faces were derpy, but it looked good. Yeah. Yeah, I think this was one of those cheap games. One of those cheaply made games. But it wasn't like the movie came out recently. Or maybe it was the show. Maybe there was the show. I remember there was a show, right? And it was around 2000s. So maybe this game was... Because usually how it worked, in the past at least, there'd be a movie or a show, and they would get the same license, or like the license would be kind of based on the movie or on the show, and they would create a game almost exactly like that movie or that show. And this game is actually no exception, because from what I've heard, there were some licensing issues for a very long time. That's why we didn't have any movie, shows, games for Dune. But now that we got a movie, that movie basically came with a license for a game as well, and they gave, you know, a company, Funcom, to make a game which is very closely tied and linked to the movies that just came out. But at least they're not like exactly, you know, like before. They would just have the same exact thing. You know, the movie and the game would be exactly the same story, exactly the same everything. So many things I need to do here. Been a few Dune movies. Patrick Stewart was in one of the movies. Yeah, it's the old one. It's the 70s, 80s. That's the movie that is considered to be a classic. And actually, Gabe, who comes here often, he's a big fan of that movie. Actually, he said, I watched that movie when I was a kid. I used to play Dune 2 on Sega, and I watched the movie one night when I was home alone, and I had nothing else to do, and I watched it, and I didn't understand almost any of it, but there were some cool parts in it. But that's it. But then I tried watching it again as when I was a little bit older, and it was just, man, it was a clown show. Everything was just dorky looking. There were some cool things, the Space Guild, but everything else was just like, what the hell? This is not a serious movie. And I heard that when that movie came out, they even gave pamphlets to people going to the movie theater so they would understand what Harvester is, what some of the things from the movie universe are. And they didn't explain any of it almost in the movie, and that's why it got very bad reviews. It was review bombed, and it had very bad scores and everything. And I think it didn't even make enough money. But over the time, there was kind of a fan base built up around that movie. Like, you know, sometimes that happens. You know, a movie comes out, no one likes it, everyone's like, what the hell is this? But somehow there's like a small community that builds around that movie, and it's basically, it turns into a classic. So maybe that's what happened to it. A wall carving indicating the final destination of the Aquil pilgrimage, located on the border of Misa Teril and Garb. Teril and Garb border. Okay. It's on the border of Teril and Garb. Garb? Teril. So it has to be here somewhere. Right? This little... Oh, it's a penis. Okay, so let's look for that. Let's look for that on the map. It's this. Yeah, it's this place. Well, what exactly? It's like at the end. It actually, you know, it reminds me of a unit from Dune 2 on Sega. It was one of the cheapest first units you can build, a vehicle unit for Atreides, maybe Harkonnen too. I can't remember. Okay, it's it is basically here. Oh, you think I need some water? Think I'm gonna be parched? Could stop by at my new / old base first then. Actually, I kind of stopped even taking much water with me when I used to go to do those quests, because you'd get multiple canisters, like those storage units with water. But since, you know, I don't have those, I guess it makes sense for me to do what you're saying. Yeah, it's low. It's fairly low. It would probably still last. It only has one use. But you're right. It's not that far away. And I don't want to suck the juice out of the the vegetation. And I can even gain altitude. That's crazy. For the longest time when I was flying this thing, I was always losing altitude, and I wasn't sure, like, I didn't know how to fly it to actually be able to get speed and not constantly fall. And only yesterday, I think, I realized that you just need to do a big dip at first, and then you can maintain the elevation. Hello, my new base. My little base. This used to be my primary base, now it's my secondary base. Oh, how the tables turn. Let's see if I have any water here. Yes, I do. Actually, quite a bit. Quite a bit. What about fuel? I think I should be fine. Oh yeah, I'm fine. Also, there's birds in Dune. I never would have thought that there would be birds in Dune. In Arrakis, I mean, not Dune. $120k capacity with 2 dev stills. Needed it for all the crafting. $120k. I have 60k in my other base too, I think, which is quite a bit. But you know, when you wake up and if it's filled up, and you wanna like craft something, you wanna make some duraluminum, especially, it goes quick, very quick. Yeah, I kind of need to go around this little top here because I'm already kind of high. Oh, don't crash. I assume there was collision damage, right? Because I read somewhere that developers removed collision damage when PvP guys started griefing PvE guys by crashing their thopters into them or pushing them to crash into walls or something. Is that the gap? It's probably not at the bottom here then. It's probably somewhere. Oh, no. There is an eye here. Nice. We found it. That was actually the easiest one to find from all of them. I hope this is not going to be a long one. It's actually getting late here. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to make any money today. But at least we know the path we need to take. I know that, well, I need to do these trails to unlock all the things to survive in the deep desert. I know that I need to find a station that is in Vermilia's Gap somewhere to get the boots I need. And I also need to upgrade my Ornithopter a little bit. But for that, I'll have to play this game off stream, grind a little bit. Hello, I come here for a shot on you. Okay, this is my identification. I hope you liked it. They need to change that. I don't know if they will, they probably won't. But when AI stands in front of you while you're charging your gun, or especially when you just kill their buddy and they tell you identify yourself, that doesn't make too much sense, does it? Whoa, oh, that's the laser from the movies that cuts through everything, isn't it? What kind of weapons are those? Are those also the lasers? Why do they need so many of them? Yeah, I remember, like, so apparently it's a longish one. Can I do it in half an hour? I remember how in the movie they said that they don't use ranged weapons because I think one of those lasers, if it hits the shield, personal shield, it's a nuclear explosion or something like that. Man, if it's like an hour long, I don't know. I don't have that much time. It's like midnight and I have to wake up at 7. Depends how good you are with puzzles. Okay, maybe I should leave this for the next time then. Maybe this should be my next trial, my next session. Because I don't want to like do this half, you know, tired. And also be stuck where I think I want to go to bed, but I can't because I need to finish this. But that's a good call. That's a good call. Thank you for letting me know. I guess I can just like maybe I can go find the station. Actually, yeah, let me fly into that fog there and see if I can maybe find the test station number. What was it? 197? Wait, is this the right path? I missed the exit. 30 to 45 minutes? Wow, that's a long one. Considering how they all were like maybe 10 minutes long each. But it would make sense for the last one to be a little bit longer. So it feels like it's like it actually matters. Where can I place my weapon? I mean my vehicle. Oh, that's one of those search ships. They just started their shift. There's gonna be puzzles. No! Oh, I'm so glad it doesn't explode. I thought you could actually land on that thing and get out and kill them in that ship. That would have been cool because it kind of looks like they have. Oh no, 1 minute. Damn it. Because it looks like it's something like some kind of a platform you can land on. Let me hide in this little corner here. Uh-oh, I don't want to be... Oh, thank God. I thought I'm gonna be stuck in someone's base without the possibility of leaving. Imagine that. If someone builds a base and there's a little gap and you get through it, you squeeze in, but you cannot get out. And you're stuck in their base. Is there a... No, there is no way. I saw Deadly Slap shooting someone else's... what was it, like buildings? But I think it was like abandoned or something.
Sector weather
Let's
alert.
wait this out.
A large sandstorm is approaching.
So in the morning when I wake up, everything is gonna be hidden again. At least I know where the last location is for that thing. For that trial. Not to touch those ships. That's the mechanic they need for PvE deep desert so you're not swarmed. Yeah. That's true. Interesting. I wonder why they made those ships like that though. It looks like you can land on them. But I guess they didn't think this through. Or maybe they're gonna change it in the future where you can actually land on them, kill everyone, the crew. Maybe get the loot. Maybe you can even crash land the ship and get some stuff from it. That'd be pretty cool. Yeah, this is the OG music, the Dune 2 music, Dune Battle for Arrakis music that I grew up with. Dune on Sega was my very first addiction in gaming. Very first game I got addicted to, and I played it and I dreamed about it, and I painted it, scribbled little tanks on my notebook every single day when I wasn't actually playing. But this is like a huge nostalgia trip. Right, let's go. It's crazy. I remember I was like sad, feeling sad about Dune, that they never made any other games and that the franchise was dead. but I never thought I'd be playing another Dune game that was actually very well made. I mean, it has flaws, of course, but still. It's been a while. It's been a while since I've been so addicted to a game for so many hours. Like, I already put 100 hours into this game. Last game I put a lot of hours in was Kingdom Come Deliverance. I almost spent 100 hours in that game too. But honestly, like, after first 30-40 hours, it kind of became repetitive, boring, and I just wanted to get through the story. Stalker 2 was great too. I spent like 80 hours in that game. Story was very good, but mechanics were also kind of boring at the end, and I just wanted to get through the story to find out what happens next. But this game so far, very captivating. But I know I'm close to the end game, so it might not last for another 100 hours. Well, are you sure about that? Because last time I had one of those storms, the whole map was hidden under fog, and I had to fly through everywhere, and no resources were shown on the map. Had to like rediscover all of them. I see a hole there. Could that hole be a testing station? I haven't done a single one of those today, which is a little bit upsetting. That definitely looks like a testing station. But what kind? Nice, of course, 197. Ah! I'm stuck! Did I get my ship? Yeah, I did. Hey, Cookie, what's up? Oh man, like I've been hooked on this game for 100 hours. I didn't stream this game for 100 hours. I did the first 60 hours solo by myself until I learned the mechanics, did a lot of the progress, story especially. But then I thought, you know, well, I got to the point where I knew the basics, and just sitting there mining resources felt a little bit boring. And at first I would listen to podcasts, watch some videos, but I thought, why not, you know, just start the stream, and maybe someone will come, someone like you, someone from the old times, and maybe even someone new, like Celestial Flea, and then I can, you know, just talk about random things, because I really like talking about random things. Sometimes I love rambling about. What the hell is this? Am I supposed to talk to him? Okay. That's a weird light.
Don't shoot, don't shoot. I'm unarmed and...
What if I did shoot?
It's you, my erstwhile apprentice.
There's not many games that keep my attention for so long. Yeah. Yeah, like, if I didn't grow up with Dune, if I didn't like the movies, maybe I wouldn't be into this game so much. Like, I played Conan, which is exactly the same as this, kinda. Same developers, but I don't know. Like, that game was just not... It was interesting, but only the building part. Nothing else really interested me. Even though we did do some exploration with my wife a little bit. We would go to dungeons, you know, like try to fight the bosses there. It was a little bit fun, but it still wasn't, you know, addicting. Fighting the rhinos or whatever, like chasing you every 5 seconds was kind of annoying. But here, this is different. Like, but it could be just the universe, everything. I've never seen this game before. It's a PvE, but there are PvP zones. So, and there's like kind of a war happening between PvE and PvP players. Because developers added, like, there's the end game areas used to be only PvP, but developers made some of them PvE so that, you know, PvE players could also access some of the late game stuff. And PvP guys are very salty about it, so they started griefing, and there's all kinds of a war happening. But basically, this is an MMO game.
Keep your voice down, please. I'm still trying to complete my audit.
600 hours in Conan
continue to mount.
because of the D&D servers.
Up top sneered at my imperial seal, but they let me past. But as soon as I went inside, people started trying to dart me.
What is D&D servers? What do you mean by
and
that?
I've been here considering my options. Until
Dungeons and Dragons servers?
My well-armed friend.
Give me a second, I want to grab some water. Water.
I'm just remembering how competent a certain somebody was back at testing station number 2. Maybe we can revisit our arrangement?
Oh, okay. Yeah, I got into Conan because I used to watch this guy who cosplayed as a pirate, and he was also playing in RP on RP servers when the game came out. It was fun. Then I got the game, I played it a little bit, but it didn't even have magic at the time. It didn't have so many things, and by the time I was already bored, they started adding DLCs with more stuff, and I just never bothered to get into that stuff anymore. How are you, Cookie, by the way? How's it going, man? Have you been streaming? What have you been playing?
Here's what I am proposing. You get inside the testing station and, just like last time, find me the mnemic films containing the reports. In return, I'll teach you some more about the practical applications of planetology.
Ooh, level 2 planetologist, nice.
Deal?
Yes, of course.
Once again, I am in your debt.
Yes, wait. Wait here, my friend. You are my best friend. Where is the ring? Enter that thing. Oh wait. Oh, I wasn't expecting people to be here like this. Usually it's always empty. Oh, how did that miss? I assume that if I went to play Conan now, it'd be a completely different game, because I feel like when I played it, it was still in its like early stages of development. Like I said, a lot of things were missing. Actually, the thing that made me quit that game was when I was playing with my wife, and we were trying to build stairs, and it just wouldn't build. It wouldn't snap. It didn't matter if we tried with support, without support, different angles, different areas, nothing worked. It seemed like, no, actually no. It would snap like 2 sets of stairs, and then it would not snap. You'd have to like, I don't remember exactly what you had to do, but you had to do some kind of a weird thing to be able to snap another piece of a building further. But you'd be able to snap like 2 or 3 pieces, and then you'd have to reset it again. So that was very annoying, very time consuming, very annoying, and I just thought, okay, I'm not gonna bother with this. So that's how I basically quit the game. Man, I like their outfits. Those are Dune men, I assume. What are those outfits? Needed structural integrity. No, that was not it. That was basically a bug. Because I played that game for... How many hours did I play that game for? Actually, let me check. Because I played that game for quite some time. I played it with my wife quite a bit. I played it solo. I played it with Saluku. And it never had that issue. But then it started doing that. So maybe that was a server. I don't know. Maybe it was a server. I think we tried 2 different servers and it was the same thing. And maybe it was fixed. Even if, who knows, maybe it was fixed soon after. But it was just the final straw for me. I don't know. It just made me quit the game. I played... Wow. I played Conan for 233 hours? What the hell? When? Holy crap. I had no idea I played it for that much. I thought I definitely played it less than Dune. I played Dune for 112 only. How the hell did I play Conan for 200 hours? Well, I guess I did quite a bit of, you know, listening to something, watching something as I'm just building my base. That's probably how it went. 600, yeah, that's quite a bit, but still rookie numbers compared to my 6,000 hours in Tarkov. What's your most played game actually? What's the game you've played the most and for the longest? I wouldn't be surprised if CS:GO or CS in general was close to Tarkov, because I used to play it a lot in 1.5, 1.6 and Source. I played it a lot and there was no way to track it because it used to be pirated copies basically. No, Source actually was the first legit Counter-Strike game I bought. That was my very first Steam game. And in on Steam for CSGO, yeah, I probably have 1,000 hours, maybe less, probably less. But it's hard to tell. And then I played a shit ton of Red Alert Retaliation on PlayStation 1. That was basically my second most played game after Dune Battle for Arrakis for the longest time. I played that game for like 4 or 5 years, almost religiously every day. Sometimes I'd play one map for like 6 or 8 hours, which when I look back at it, such a waste of time.
You were right. The water transport had far fewer guards.
Wow, 6.5k in GTA? Wow. That's a lot. With RP servers? So are you an RP streamer? Is that why you have so many hours in that game?
Have the tank prepared. The thirsty of the region will soon be coming to us with
oh, there we
their
go, drink.
in hand. We will all be rich as nobles.
Yes, you will not. Actually, you will be dead. Is Arabian music playing? Oh, no, I don't need that. I'm actually lost because I don't know where I need to go next. Not streaming for those. I like the text-based ones best. Voice ones are weird for me. Oh, wait, GTA 5. Text-based, what, RP? So there's different kinds of RP servers? Text ones and voice ones?
Dr. Verde was
I had no
right.
idea.
There is water here.
But yeah, I get what you mean.
Finding it.
It's keeping it. I watched a little bit of GTA 5 RP.
It was deep, but we initiated.
It'd be funny when a grown man would be stopped by a kid, a police officer. Hey, you need to show your documents. I'm gonna stop you. That was, oh my god, like I couldn't watch it with a straight face. My brother, my younger brother, when he still had an undeveloped voice, he tried to apply for a police officer's position in GTA San Andreas, and I remember I heard him talking to some grown-ass man over Skype. I think back then was Skype still a thing. Basically participating in an interview, and that was so freaking cringy. Not because my brother was cringy, but because a grown man was interviewing a kid who I think my brother was like 11, maybe 10 years old, and the guy was asking him questions over the voice chat, like, so what do you think? What's the main? It was like a proper interview for a work or job position, and it was just wow. Yeah, I get it. I probably wouldn't be able to play a voice RPs. I wouldn't be able to look at it seriously. Oh wow, poison was enough to kill that poor soul. Oh, I love this song. I don't know if it's from the old games or if it's like, it sounds like it came from the old movie, maybe. I don't know, probably not. But I think this is my favorite. Even though I love the ones that come from Dune 2 that I used to play, but this one I haven't heard before when I heard it the first time. But I love it the most. Not sure if you can hear it, probably not that well. But it sounds very 90s, like. Especially the part where they start singing, if you can call it singing, or like chanting. What is that thing? What is this used for? I wonder if developers put thought into these kind of things. I think this song is from Harkonnen radio station. That guy just jumped. Cool. Oh, there's two different factions everywhere, it seems. Some of them are the red guys, some of them are the blue guys. What's happening here? Why is there stuff on fire here? What's happening? It's probably my most played after that, a few K hours in that, like with Tarkov. Oh, you've played Tarkov too? Well, I mean, when you mentioned it the first time, I figured you must have played it a little bit at least. But you put thousands of hours in Tarkov too? Man, this song gives me 90s vibes. So hard. I'm not a big fan of like old music, to be honest, but sometimes I do like some dose of nostalgia here and there. You were a filthy rat in Tarkov. Same. Man, I literally, my whole thing when I used to stream it on Twitch was just super slow playstyle. Ratty playstyle, and I had a few regulars who would come to my channel right before bed because I would stream like my time. It'd be like morning time my time, daytime, but for Americans it was like late night, and I had a few American viewers who would come in just to like chill and listen to me just play slow and calm, so they would fall asleep. Oh wow, that looks nice. Why are they acting weird though? This looks like the place from Stalker, except in Stalker it's like broken because it's not used anymore. Filthy rad. So you haven't played Tarkov though, right? I tried getting into PvE recently. I didn't play the game for over a year, and last year or so, maybe more than that, was very random. Like I'd start playing after a wipe, I'd play for like 2 weeks and I'd get bored and I would stop playing. So it's like here and there. Oh, they can't even like close the gap to me. D2? Did you actually camp those places? I didn't really camp like extracts or anything, but I would play slow, and every time I'd hear footsteps coming my way, I'd like freeze and be very careful.
A petty bandit, they will tell you. I, Lazaro Fine, am such a Kirab, as was my father and his father before him. Yes, I am a bandit. I embrace that, but I do not accept being petty. There is wealth and power to be had on this dune, even for one such as me. There is the spice, of course, but spice is the treasure of the Imperium. So what, I ask myself, is the treasure of Dune? Water. Water is that treasure. I see the masters of the Water Shippers Guild growing rich, and I think, why not me? Can water not make even a Kirab a rich man? Indeed, it can. If that Kirab is bold enough to take it. And I am bold enough.
Okay, I guess when you said filthy rat, I thought you were joking, but I guess you literally meant that. I mean, I did my fair share of camping, but not like at the extracts. At the very beginning, I remember when I didn't even know how to play the game. I had my friends join me, and we'd like camp in some like higher traffic areas. Like one of the first places we used to camp was the villa houses in Shoreline. We'd wait for people to come over. Well, basically we'd go there ourselves to loot, but at the time it was a very hot traffic area because a lot of people would go there. Arrakis video about how you can make a lot of money there became very popular, and a lot of people would go there. So almost every single raid you'd have people coming there. So we'd go there and we'd loot up, and then we'd wait because we knew that if we just tried to leave, we'd get caught by someone coming there too. So we'd wait for at least someone to come so we could kill them, and then we could leave. So these are the boots, huh? Soft step boots. It doesn't give me the stats for it, but nice. We got it. We got it. The question is, did I get the quest item? Yeah, I just need to deliver it to Derek. The barrack.
Hey, Captain. I know a fellow who's a grunt for the Water Shippers Guild, and he told me something you might want to know. That guild exec that hired us, Oren Razum, well, it seems he has been trying to impress his bosses by reducing expenses. Only one of the ways he tried to save money was by cutting back on security for his ice shipments. The Kirab probably wouldn't have been able to hijack that shipment if it had the required number of guards. And now, Razum is desperate to try and fix things before the hammer falls. Thought this info might be useful if we want to try to screw some extra money out of him.
Wait, is that something I looted? No. There are sometimes hidden walls.
This will be my last entry for...
Interchange was a great place for ratting too.
Well, maybe for
Man,
good.
I hated Interchange.
We've
I
just
hated the
received
lighting
word
in
that the
it.
protest against the thinking machines have escalated
And since
into
I was
full-scale
trying to be a
war.
purist for a long time,
Everyone says it's a struggle
I
for
never
the very
like
existence of humanity.
tried to
While
make
the testing stations are being evacuated. We're shutting everything down while we await transport.
Ooh. Oh, I thought that's a different type of a unit there for a second. So I tried to be purist. I never play with graphics to make myself see better. I always thought, you know, it's nice when it looks gritty, dark, you know, when you have to use a flashlight. But then I found out, I think, what's his name? I forgot his name. He's like a popular streamer. He showed how he runs on Interchange, how he basically tweaked some of the in-game settings. And I think his NVIDIA graphics card setting to be able to see everything like it was middle of the day, like even better than middle of the day. And even in the darkest places, he'd see it clearly. He'd be able to see people everywhere. So, and me playing, you know, slowly and trying to stick to shadows didn't work because that guy's video became very popular and a lot of people started doing the same thing. So I thought, okay, that's stupid. Like, I'm trying to play the normal way, like how the game should look and how it should feel, but there's people around running with basically almost cheating type of a mechanic where they can see everything clearly through everything. So yeah, I just never liked Interchange. Yeah, I heard they fixed lighting a little bit, but I don't know. I heard they fixed it, but then I played it. There were some issues still with it, so I'm not sure. But which way do I need to get out? So I came through here. And sometimes these like dungeons are so tricky to navigate, like a maze. There we go. Nice. We got the boots at least. So we're moving forward when it comes to progressing towards the deep desert.
You're back. Good, good. I haven't dared to move too far. I don't think I can rely on my Imperial credentials around here.
I knew I could count on you, of course.
Thank you, friend. Planetology is a practical vocation, but I've never been much of one for violence. I promised you more planetology training, yes? Meet me at my camp in the South Haga Basin. I don't think this is a conducive environment for learning.
Really? I have to go... Oh, am I gonna be... No, I'm not gonna be transported there. Oh man, I have to go to him to get the training done? South Haga, where is that? Is that the anvil? A final test. Discover what lie. Oh yeah, yeah. Advanced. Wait. So I do have to go to Arrakis to unlock something with Trooper. If this is showing the same... Back to number 2. What, number 2 station? Haga base. Oh yeah, south. Oh, so you think he's here? I'd have no idea how to find him again. Because it doesn't show it. It doesn't show his... Like, there's an icon for one of the NPCs somewhere up north that is a trainer, actually. But he's the only one that shows up. Where the hell is this other guy? Yeah, I remember where I met him the first time. Well, I remember what it looked like, but I don't remember exactly where it was. But I guess this is it. And it's been years since I went there. It's funny that it doesn't show you, though, how to find him or where he is. Getting tired. Yeah, even if I track it, it doesn't show me. Does it say in the journey at least? No. Wow. It does. It does show me the distance. Wait, no, that's not it. Wait, where's that quest? Oh, there we go. Oh yeah, testing station number 2. So I guess, yeah, like if I didn't know how to find him, I would go to testing station number 2. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Although, it's almost 1 a.m. I need to get going. I need to go to bed because I want to wake up tomorrow and not be half dead the whole day. Because I still need to work. But yeah, that was fun. I didn't really make any money. Well, no, I did get like 20k from turning in some of the quests. And we did learn some things about the deep desert, thanks to you, Celestial Flea. But yeah, I need to go. I need to get some rest. You guys probably have to get some rest too. Unless you're from the OS, then you don't have to get some rest. You are machines. You can work 24/7. But anyway, thank you, Flea. Thank you, anyone who's been here, who's been lurking, to the regulars who came over to say hi. Thank you, guys. And maybe someone who might be watching this after this is not live, after this is done being live. Thank you, guys, for all of it. Hopefully, I'll see you. Well, okay, when's the next stream? So either tomorrow or after tomorrow. I'm not sure yet. It depends how much progress I get, how much stuff I get done. If I feel like I don't need to grind anything, I might stream tomorrow. And if not, I might stream after tomorrow. So, yeah, guys, hopefully I'll see you guys soon. Thank you again. Thank you for the follow, Celestial Flea. Thank you for the help, actually. And it was nice talking to you. Have a good one, guys. Take care.